Go, 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 shorty. It's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip Bacardi like it's your birthday.
Hi ladies, happy halfway night. I wanted to take the opportunity to wish you all happy halfway night, and also to get to answer some questions we thought might give you a better idea of how deployment's going so far. So I hope you enjoy. Thanks.
Something I've learned on deployment, I've gotten really good at cooking crystal meth.
First thing I learned, let's see, the major lesson learned, patience. That's a virtue, and that each day must be taken one day at a time for completion. And patience is something it's learned, it's not taught. That's it.
Alright, what I've learned on deployment is that my facial hair does not grow very evenly. If you see, I've got these big spots right here. It's only growing out in this area, so that's what I learned.
I had to take notes, so I don't have to remember all this stuff. Alright, so something I learned. I learned that I kind of figured out things to bring on deployment. It took me a while, but I'm glad that I brought some things, like a lot more books this time. I'm glad that I brought a robe and slippers. That was good. It was probably better for everybody else that I put a robe on when I had to go out on the con. I'm glad that I brought travel mugs, and I learned that I'm glad that I brought floss. I started flossing. Let's see, I'm also glad that I brought a lot of drawings from the kids, and cards, and lots of pictures for my digital frame. So that's something I learned, is things to bring.
Alright, so I've learned that deployment is basically Groundhog Day. Every day is exactly the same.
I definitely know what I've learned. I've learned that all the things that drove all my exos crazy are the exact same things that drive me crazy. And unfortunately, I'm getting it paid back to me 3 times over.
Alright, so things I've learned on deployment, I think the biggest has been probably that not being in quals anymore makes deployment a heck of a lot better. That and having shore duty to look forward to right afterwards has also made this seem a little easier than the first deployment in those regards. And being in a stateroom is also pretty nice. So I'd say all 3 of those things combined, say quality of life on deployment has been can be a little better than the way I had it last time. So I'd say that's the biggest thing I've learned.
I learned that it is actually possible for an unqualified individual to work out on board. Coincidentally, I also found out the best way to sneak around the boat to avoid detection while getting to the workout area. And then that when you're running up on the treadmill, when we're taking an angle, it's a pretty good workout.
I learned that Chop can't take jokes. You don't take Chop's things from him. He's not a joker. He's does not find the humor in that. Don't mess with Chop. Also learned there is such a thing as too much coffee. I have discovered it. I've found the limit.
This deployment, I think the thing I learned the most is appreciate what I have. I knew up until now that what I had was great, but now that I don't have it necessarily and I have time to think about it, I just really appreciate Allison and the wonderful life we're going to have together.
On this deployment, I have learned that a kettlebell is the single greatest advancement in personal fitness on board a submarine. It's great. It's versatile. You can do 20 different workouts all in the confines of your stateroom.
Things I wish I had brought. I wish I had brought green olives. I wish I had brought some of the green olives that I like for when I'm in port. I'll miss those. And I wish I had brought more videos of the kids. I had a lot of pictures, but not enough videos. I wish I had brought those.
I wish that I had brought a source of music other than Spotify, because after 30 days underway, all the licenses have expired, and I can't listen to any music.
I definitely wish I brought a dictionary. I realize how many words I don't know how to spell, and with no internet, I have no way of looking anything up. And our computers don't exactly have the best way of looking up words. I've definitely written more in the last few months than I did probably most of the time I was in college. So a dictionary would be nice. The other thing that would be good would be some of that foot powder that my wife puts in our girls' shoes, because these shoes I have, I've been wearing for 18 hours a day, and they're kind of starting to get a little nasty.
I wish I had been able to bring some beer. Now, obviously I can't do that, so some things I could have brought. I wish I had brought my tobacco pipe, the one Katie gave me, and I think when we were in college. I had it out, and for some reason it didn't make it into my bag of goodies. I think I forgot to pack it. So it's one thing I wish I'd brought. Also, probably more games for on my tablet, just to have some downtime and kill some time with. Some better games would have helped with that. And then I think hot tea as well, like some Earl Grey or something like that. Could have used some of that too.
So, I had this brilliant idea, that I would not take distractions with me like video games, because the time that I would devote to such frivolous endeavors would better be spent processing admin, doing key inventories, just generally making the weapons department better. And it's been effective to that end. I've been doing a lot of paperwork that probably not be done, and it sucks terribly, and I really wish I had some video games. So next time, I'm going to bring some video games.
Alright, so something I wish I brought, probably the giant envelope of pictures that made it all the way to the back seat of my car right before you dropped me off, and yet somehow didn't make it in my seat bag. Those would have been nice. Sorry for forgetting those. What else did I wish I brought? More ginger products. I'm sure I'll get some of those in the halfway box. And fruits and veggies. Yeah, I'm sure my mom will be very happy to hear that last part, but some fresh fruits would be very nice right around now.
Alright, something I wish I would have brought more of, music. The same 10 songs gets old really quick.
So apparently now we have a cat, which I'm not necessarily feel about. So I feel like I should have brought a parrot, because a lot of days we just do the exact same thing day and day, pre-watch tour, get up. If I wore a parrot for 3 weeks, by this point in the deployment, he could just say everything I need to say the entire day. It'd be awesome.
How many I wish I would have brought on deployment? Gosh. Underpants, they would have come in handy. Maybe a toothbrush, dental floss, soap. Say the shower shoes when my feet are nice, lovely shade of green. And I wish I would have snuck my family into my sea bag.
I wish I would have brought chocolate. I unfortunately brought none, but I do have a constant daily reminder. Anne gave me a chocolate bunny. It smells like chocolate, so it's a constant reminder. But bring more chocolate next time. That's it.
I definitely wish I would have brought with me an internet connection. I am missing out on all my Amazon shows, Facebook, and all the other things I like to do online.
So, the question is, what am I looking forward to? It's better to rephrase the question and ask, what am I not looking forward to? Let's be on deployment. It's been a pretty good time, but definitely looking forward to getting back at some point. So, and seeing Ann. That's it. So I'm really looking forward to coming home, but I'm also looking forward to getting some pizza, because pizza, we have it every Saturday, but it's not good. It's just not good.
So I'm very excited to get home and get to play with those two little feisty kiddos. Get to do some wrestling and do some fun guy stuff with Will and Calvin. After that, I'm very excited to leave them with a babysitter and take Katie out on a nice date somewhere. Get to enjoy a nice meal, a fun night out in the town, and then maybe head home and have some dessert later. So.
Something I'm looking forward to when going home. Oh, not sure who the audience for this one is. No, I'm just looking forward to detaching and moving elsewhere and having a good time with the family, wherever it is we go, whenever we get there.
I look forward to sitting on my back porch with Kim whilst having an adult beverage and watching the boys beat each other up on the trampoline in the backyard.
Things I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to Jen's cooking. His food here is very good, but I miss Jen's cooking. And I am looking forward to Mary running to give me hugs, and playing ball with Max, and doing math with Sophie. I am looking forward to going to the park, and the pool, and the beach, and the zoo, and the aquarium, and Wet n Wild, because apparently we're going to Wet n Wild. And I'm looking forward to bedtime stories, grilling again, and playing games with the kids.
Alright, when we get home, we're gonna get some fresh air. We're gonna go for a nice hike, walk on the beach, probably sleep on the beach, just not go inside ever again.
I know me and Allison are both looking forward to a white Christmas, hopefully. Hawaii's been fun, but a little snow. You can't really drink hot chocolate when it's 85 degrees outside. So I'm looking forward to a nice white Christmas this year.
All right, things I want to do when I get home. Number one, I want to go to sleep. Probably going to sleep for about 2 days, but I don't think my daughter's going to let me do that, because the other thing I'm going to want to do is I'm going to want to get up and have breakfast. I haven't done that in a long time. That's probably one of the best things I get to do, is to have breakfast on the weekend with my girls. And then I spent a lot of time looking out our version of the window here at the water, and I think I actually want to go to the beach, which I actually have not gotten to do in Hawaii since I've been here, so I am looking forward to going to the beach.
I can't wait to get back to Hawaii so that we can go hiking and salsa dancing at the same time.
We talked about things that we actually looking forward to doing whenever we get home. So I, like a good submarine officer, have developed a standing plan for when I come home, specifically to detail the order of operations. So COA 1, my first course of action, is what happens if I get home before dinner. In that case, the order of operations will be drink margaritas, then play with the kids, then snuggle time. It's very important, very serious business here. Right? But let's be realistic here. It's not likely that I'm going to get home before dinner time. In that case, we've got COA 2. Home after dinner, before bedtime. In that case, I got to play with the kids, then it's snuggle time. Then we drink margaritas. But let's be even more realistic. I'm not getting home while the kids are still awake. The most realistic COA, snuggle time, followed by margaritas, and then rally.
What I do around here, I can think of one thing I don't do around here, and that's get a lot of sleep.
I inspire people to do their best.
What I actually do on deployment. I am the weapons officer. So you see all this very heavy weaponry around here. I fantasize about using it on a daily basis. I really just take nuclear exams and study condensate chemistry while I'm thinking about using weaponry.
I helped the navigator out with our operational planning, and now I get to show you one of my most useful tools in doing that. It's the magic 8-ball. Should we come up in comms while we're on station and send the ladies sailor mail? It is decidedly so.
I hide vulgar jokes in the deployment debrief slides.
So previous unways, I've had a lot of work to do because I've been both the QAO, which is a lot of complicated paperwork, and been the diving officer, which does a lot of calculations. Recently, though, I've had two figments of imagination, Hank the octopus and Billy the whale, take a lot of the workload. Right now, they're actually working on a bunch of QA paperwork. You guys are watching Elias supposed to be working on stuff.
I work on my correspondence skills.
So when I don't have anything to do, I grab one of these folders here, and whether or not it has paper in it doesn't matter. I just walk around with it and pretend that I'm doing something, and then people leave me alone.
Let's try this one again. Perfect. So this is Hank and this is Bailey working on my QA documentation for training upcoming this week. They take a lot of my workload off, so all I really do is watch a lot.
I randomly select messages in routing and shred them.
Alright, so I just got relieved of CRA, which means I actually had something to do. Now I'm assistant to the operations officer. Not assistant operations officer, not assistant navigator, assistant to the operations officer. So essentially, I do nothing.
I think about being with these people who I like. That dude's pretty cool, but I really like these four right here.
What I do on the submarine. Well, other than spinning small circles to the right on the periscope, I make spreadsheets that serve as trackers for checklists that go into plans for practicing working up for operations that we may or may not actually do.
I play with my pet duck.
I identify, document, and train on deficiencies and lessons learned in our underway operations. So, what do we think we could have done that would have made this meal better?
We think we should have had chicken tenders for every meal.
Alright, what do I do here? This is tough. I actually don't do very much here. So I'm pretty lucky because I have a lot of really good guys working for me here, so I don't have to do that much. I just kind of get to sit back. I say very well a lot, and sometimes I make faces like this. And that's all I have to do. And then I say very well. And that's about it.
I write the watch bills for officers and watch sections. I specifically plan them out so that I put people who hate each other in the same watch section. I think this is better for developing leadership and character, and it's hilarious.
So my job on a submarine is like the vice principal at a school. I make up all the rules that everybody hates and all the ones that they are trying to figure out ways to get out of doing. And then every time somebody gets in trouble, it seems like I'm either standing there or they have to come and see me to talk about it. I am the vice principal.
Alright, so I spend my day studying nuclear stuff, and then when I'm sick of that, then I learn how to drive the boat, and then I go try to get checkouts, learn that I studied all the wrong stuff, study the right stuff, and then can't find the guys, so then I go to stateroom 2 and pretend to study while watching movies with Lieutenant Edie.
I find random documents around the ship, and I hide them in Nab's inbox so that he thinks that they're somehow attached to responsibilities that he doesn't know he has, and he has to figure out what he's supposed to do.
Besides being a splasser, I'd find new and interesting ways to pass time by studying for GMAT. Thank you, Ann. That's all.
I decorate other people's calendars. Nice.
Hi, Ann. I love you. I miss you. I hope to see you soon. Hope things are going good. They're going pretty good here. Everybody pretty good deployment. Things are going quite well. With the crew, the guys, everybody else. So, looking forward to get back. And that's about it.
Hi girls, I hope that you had fun at TT Sally's wedding. I know that was a long trip to go all the way to Florida again, but you had Grandma and Grandpa with you in July. I'm sure that was fun, and they kept you busy on the airplane on the ride over. I know you got out of some school to go to the wedding. That's kind of cool. But when you get back, I know that you girls are going to be doing great. I'm sorry that I missed the beginning of the school year this year, and I know that both of you are doing really, really well. And when I get home, I am going to be looking forward to having that breakfast and going to the beach with all of you.
Hello Kim, hi Rhett and Zeke. Hope you guys are doing well. I'm sure that Rhett and Zeke are huge and Kim is tiny. I love you guys. I miss you very much. And I can't wait to see you guys soon and find out if we're going to stay in Hawaii for a couple more years or move back to the mainland. Love you guys.
Hey Rika, I'm glad it's halfway. I'm ready to get home. Happy belated anniversary. Thanks for the birthday wishes, because I know it's the same day. And we had a great time in Australia. No, I'm just kidding. We didn't really go to Australia. I'll see you soon.
Hey Katie, Will, and Calvin, happy halfway night. Miss you guys very much. Very proud of you and how well you guys have been doing the last few months. And very excited to get to talk to you again soon and get home to you guys and spend a lot of time with you here shortly. Heading to shore duty, I know I'll get to do more of that, and I'm very excited about it. And just can't wait to get home to you guys. Will, buddy, can't wait to see how big you're getting. And need you to be good for mommy. Need you to listen to mommy. Say no temper, no temper. All right, no fits. I need you to be a good boy for mommy. I miss you very much. Can't wait to get home and get to play with you and get to give you and your little brother baths at night and help you guys get ready for bed, read books to you. Miss getting to spend time with you, buddy. I'm very excited too soon. And Calvin, I hope you're still smiling just as much as you were when I left and making Will and mommy smile just as much as you were when I left. Miss you very much, buddy, and hope to see you soon. And Katie, miss you, honey. Very excited to get home to you soon, and looking forward to the next couple years. I know the last few have been a lot of time gone on the boat, and hope to make up for it here soon. I love you, honey. Bye.
Hey Emily, I love you. I really miss you. I can't wait to be back and hang out with you and Hendo. Thank you for all the letters you sent. They've really helped. I'm compiling a list of all the things that we're going to do once I get back. I'm really excited for all the adventures we're going to have, and I'm very proud of you for saying so. Love it.
Alright, thanks Rach for the halfway box. It's great. I'm sure I'll enjoy it to the maximum extent possible. Miss you guys. Say hi to the boys for me. Say hi to my parents. And looking forward to coming home to see you. Alright, love you.
Hey honey, I can't even begin to say how much I miss you. I think you know that. I can't even begin to say how much I'm ready to get home, and we're not even halfway there yet. But like I keep saying, I'll be home before you know it, and pretty soon all this will be behind us. So I want you to hang in there. Just be tough for the kids, be tough for me, and I'll be there before you know it. I really love you. I really miss you very, very much. I think about you every day on a constant basis. I'll be home soon. Jake and Eric, I'm afraid you're gonna grow up and be all grown up once I get home, and I'll probably be getting ready for college and playing sports and stuff. So don't grow up too much. Don't learn too many words. Don't get too good at walking, Eric, because I want to be there for some of that. And Jake, we've got lots of Batman to watch when I get home, and maybe some swinging to do. Probably some books to read. I can probably even stand to sit through a few dinners if I can just make it home in time. But I'll be there soon, and we've got lots to do, man. I love you, kids. Bye.
Hi, kids, if you're there. If not, well, maybe mommy can show you the video. Hope all is going well. It's been a long few months here, but I'm hoping that we can get this done quickly so I can get back with you guys. I miss you so much, and I wish I was there, and I'm glad this is the last time we'll end up doing this one. I love you more than anything. I'll see you in my dreams. Bye.
Allison, so halfway there. Soon we'll be opening my halfway box. I think I expect a t-shirt and maybe a little Old Bay. We'll see. I'm excited about the t-shirt. I've kind of been in my routine. I've got about 7 t-shirts I like. I do laundry every 7 days. So I'm excited to get something new in the rotation. Like I said earlier, I'm excited about this Christmas. Maybe back in Maryland. Not quite sure where we'll go right now. Hopefully by halfway point we'll know where we're going. And I'm just excited that we'll be together more often and we can really start our life together. Love you.
So happy halfway night. Miss you guys. I'll see you soon. Love you guys lots. Won't be that much longer till I'm back. And I think that's everything. Good enough? Very well.
Good.
As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I take a look at my life and realize there's nothing left. Cause I've been blasting and laughing so long that even my mama thinks that my mind is gone. But I ain't never crossed a man that didn't deserve it. Me be treated like a punk, you know that's unheard of. You better watch how you're talking and where you're walking, or you and your homies might be lined in chalk. I really hate the trip, but I gotta low. As they croak, I see myself in the pistol smoke. Fool, I'm the kind of G the little homies wanna be like, on my knees in the night, saying prayers in the street light. Been staying most of the lives, living in the gangster's paradise. We've been spending most of the lives, living in the gangster's paradise. We keep spending most of our lives, living in the gangster's paradise. We keep spending most of our lives, living in the gangster's paradise. Look at the situation they got me facing. I can't live a normal life. I was raised by the state, so I gotta be down with the hood team. Too much television watching got me chasing dreams. I'm an educated fool with money on my mind. Got my tin in my hand and a gleam in my eye. I'm a loped out gangster, set tripping banker, and my homies is down, so don't arouse my anger. Fool, death ain't nothing but a heartbeat away. I'm living life, do or die. What can I say? I'm 23 now, but will I live to see 24? The way things is going, I don't know. Tell me why are we so blind to see that the ones we hurt are you and me? We've been spending most of our lives living in the gangster's paradise. We've been spending most of our lives living in the gangster's paradise. We keep spending most of our lives living in the gangster's paradise. We keep spending most of our lives living in the gangster's paradise. Power and the money, money and the power. Minute after minute, hour after hour, everybody's running.